Coming in at number 10. President Trump warns there will be all hell to pay if Hamas hostages aren't released before his inauguration. This is what presidential leadership looks like. Coming in at number 10, President Trump drops the hammer on Trudeau. If Canada can't survive without ripping off the U.S., maybe it should become the 51st state. Well, at least President Trump suggested Trudeau could become a governor of the state of Canada. This was absolutely hilarious. Not surprisingly, after this meeting, Trudeau agreed to do more of a tighten up on the Canadian border. I don't think he appreciated that very much. We don't care. As a result of Canada doing what they were doing, we were getting an influx of immigrants coming into our country. I don't know how they are keeping Trudeau in office, but hopefully that's going to end soon as well. It seems to be a worldwide wake-up, and I'm here for it. Coming in at number 8, President Trump announces that Peter Navarro will return to the White House as senior counselor for trade and manufacturing. This was wonderful news. Peter Navarro was mistreated badly by the corrupt FBI. This will be a triumphant return for Peter, and I am so happy for him and for us. Coming in at number 7, President Trump picks Monica Crawley for Senior State Department post. Monica will be the Ambassador, Assistant Secretary of State, and Chief of Protocol, and she will be a tremendous asset to President Trump within the State Department. What a fantastic choice. Seriously. Coming in at number 6, you've got Joe Biden. He discussed pardoning Hunter in June, told aides he would lie to the public about pardon plans. Is anybody subscribed at all? Surprised at all that Scranton Joe would lie? Was there ever any doubt that Hunter would be pardoned and never see a day in jail? I can't even believe that anybody is up there shocked. I mean, they're putting on a good act anyway. The only surprise was the enormous number of so-called journalists who actually believed him when he said he would not pardon his son. The whole thing was just an absolute joke. Coming in at number 10, acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe goes completely bonkers and starts a shouting match with Representative Pat Fallon during a hearing on the Trump assassination attempts. This was wild. Rowe is a big part of the problem and lacks the temperament for the job. He consistently puts his ego over the mission of the Secret Service, and that is a dangerous condition. As soon as possible, a new director must be appointed who will clean house and restore focus back on the mission. Dan Bongino, perhaps? You tell me. Coming in at number 4, Biden regime considering preemptive pardons for several of President Trump's enemies, including Liz Cheney, Adam Schiff, and Anthony Fauci. They are calling these slime balls Trump's enemies. But let's all remember that President Trump did not attack these people. They attacked him. They lied, they cheated, and they smeared. They deserve to face the consequences of this awful anti-American and illegal actions. It was the worst, absolutely the worst, but at least we know who they are now. Coming in at number 3, almost 24 George Soros-backed prosecutors have been removed from office since 2022. This was the best of news. I know people had to experience it for themselves to understand how awful it is to have a prosecutor who refuses to enforce the law. Thankfully, people are waking up, and one by one, they are all being defeated, recalled, or replaced, and it can't happen fast enough for me. Coming in at number 2, Joe Biden pardons his son, Hunter. Over and over again, Joe said he wouldn't, but then he did. It is a full and unconditional pardon covering any crimes Hunter may have committed for nearly 11 years. Let me read that to you again. This is a full and unconditional pardon covering any crimes Hunter may have committed for nearly 11 years. Joe Biden frequently said, "No one is above the law." But clearly, Biden is above the law. After 50 years of continuous lying, why would Joe stop now? And our number one biggest story for the week. I'm sure you all saw this one coming. President Trump nominates Kash Patel to be the FBI director. This one sent shockwaves throughout Washington, D.C. and caused sheer panic. It has been causing additional panic for nearly a week as the establishment swamp is terrified. And now it looks like Kash has the votes needed in the Senate to get the job done. This administration is going to be so much fun. So there you have it, everyone. Those are the top stories for the week.